Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today, I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Minnesota Vikings because they got Shaw. Great team building by them, trading back with the Jets, getting him anyways. I love it. If they took him at 14, that would have been a great pick, but they traded back. They got him. Awesome. Now, the whole roster from day 2 is not up, by the way. I will do this team eventually once the whole draft is finished, but I need some videos for you guys. But Kellen Mond is on the team. I cannot wait to cut Kirk Cousins. I'm so excited. So let's get right in. We did not make the playoffs. A lot of Vikings fans would be pretty upset about that one. We went 6-10. We're behind the Lions and the Bears. Wow. Kirk Cousins, 4,000 yards, 29-11. Goodbye. Dalvin Cook, love him, 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns. Madison with 9, or 7 rather, sorry. Thielen, 1,000 with 9. Smith, 940 with 7. Jefferson, 830 with 4. That's very low. Kendricks, 113 tackles, 111 for Barr. Sack totals, 13 for Hunter, 4.5 for Kendricks. Interceptions, 2 for Alexander, 2 for Peterson, and then 2 ones. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What do we have for XP after year 1 for Shaw? He has 2, will be a 78. Mond probably has 1 or 2. 1. Whew, this is going to be a weird rebuild with Kellen Mond. We are going to stick with him for at least, I think, 3 years. Probably 2, maybe. We'll see how he's doing. All right, let's find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Saints took down the Bengals. Wow, where are the Browns? Marshawn Lattimore, Super Bowl MVP. Zach Wilson, NFL MVP. Rodgers, offensive player. Nothing from our team. Not a huge surprise at that point. Who do we have to bring back? That is, so nobody. We actually might just skip over free agency depending. We'll see if any players who got franchise tagged are still there. That's what I did with my Patriots rebuild. That's what I did with my Bears rebuild, I believe. I think I brought in I wanted to bring in Marcus Williams, but I decided against it. Yeah, there's nobody up here. That's fine. Let's go to the draft. With the 6th overall pick, we're going to go middle linebacker, Malcolm Royal. He's a 74, hidden development, going right so far. 90 speed, 85 tackles, 75 block shed, 84 hit power. In the 2nd round, I'm going to take strong safety, Cordell Norris. 74 hidden development, love it. 91 speed, 74 zone, 73 tackle, and 80 pursuit. I'm going to take Chris Spencer in the 3rd round. First, the 40-yard dash to the 3-cone. 72 normal, fine by me. I'm all right getting normal development. Just give me 1 hidden. I don't even need 2. I don't need 3. I don't need 4. Just 1. 66 power moves, 75 finesse, 86 speed, and 88 acceleration. In the 4th round, I got a free safety with hidden development. Pretty good. So I put Kirk Cousins and Harrison Smith on the trade block. I'll get a 3 for the Patriots. Why not? Even though Steelers might have been the better play. But that's more like gaming Madden because I know that their team does awful in this because of the Browns, Ravens, Bengals. A 2nd from the Bengals would be nice. Sure. So we're an 81 overall team. We do have to find a right guard, but I think on the offensive line we'll be fine. Other than that, we still have Thielen. We still have Jefferson for Kellen Mond. I hope he'll do all right. Royal is starting. I moved him from middle linebacker to right outside linebacker. Norris is starting. And I almost want to just cut or trade Xavier Woods. But I think just because Gibson was, like a 4th round pick, I think he'll be all right with that. Yeah, let's go to the playoffs. So without Kirk Cousins, we make the playoffs at 8-8. I don't really understand it. Bears 8-8, Packers 7-9, the Lions 5-11. Kellen Mond, yikes. 3,800 yards, 19-13. I think we're going to have 2 years of Kellen Mond. Dalvin Cook, 1,200 yards, 22 touchdowns is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Jefferson, 930 with 3. That's low. Thielen, 890 with 3. That's also low. Johnson, 650 with 5. I guess, Kellen Mond didn't do all that great. On defense, Kendricks, 123 tackles, 111 for Barr. Sack totals, 14 for Hunter. Love it, even though still think he might get traded. Interceptions, 3 for Alexander. We really have a lot of work to do on the defense. And then probably quarterback. Zach Wilson, MVP. No Vikings. I guess we don't. Oh, there's Dalvin Cook. I thought that was going to be Kellen Mond. Defensive player, Hunter at 4. Also, Eric Kendricks at 8. Offensive rookie, nothing. Defensive rookie, Norris at 2. Royal at 4. Spencer at 6. All right, so we have, 3 hidden developments that I drafted? Or is it 2? I guess it's 3 I drafted. And then the computer drafted Campbell right here. We still don't know that. Actually, how much did Kellen Mond have? 4. I mean, we can work with that. Royal Superstar, I love that. Norris Star with 4. Gibson has 3. We're still going in the right direction. Let's hop into the game. I think it's time to lose to the 49ers. They have Trey Lance in this, but it's a thing where I don't think he'll be starting. We score first somehow against this defense, and we got a safety on them. It's 7-5. You hear that score all the time. I know. 12-7. What is going on? This is why I don't really understand Madden, because our team's not great. We should be losing to a team like the 49ers. 26-24. Yeah. 31-26, 31-29. And the game's over. See, that's a loss that's fine by me. We probably shouldn't even been in the playoffs. Trey Lance, 350 with 4 touchdowns. Wow. Mon, 273 with 1. Cook, touchdown, 119. Thielen, 137, touchdown. Debo, 2 for Mostert, 1 for Kittle. 1 for Dalvin Cook. The Saints have now won another Super Bowl, beating the Browns 28-20. Lattimore, Super Bowl MVP. Wilson, NFL MVP. Again, Winston, offensive player. Isaiah Simmons, defensive player. And actually a middle linebacker, which is good. And then nothing else from our team. Now that's Brian O'Neill, I believe. It is. Mike Hughes is up there. We don't have as much money as I was expecting once we got rid of Kirk Cousins, but I guess we're paying Thielen. So I guess that makes sense. Surratt, I'm not really... I guess just because they just drafted him, we probably should bring him back. I'm not really too concerned about like the 4th round picks, 5th round picks. I know he's in the 3rd, I believe, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. This guy, on the other hand, I'm going to have to pay him way more than he's worth, but that's fine. All right, let's go to free agents. So there are 2 free agents I really want. Jonathan Allen, the defensive tackle. Even though we have Pierce, we have Tomlinson, but we could trade one of them. And then Michael Gallup's here. I wouldn't mind moving on from Adam Thielen, maybe drafting a receiver in the draft. I know what I said. But I think we'll just go with Michael Gallup. We got him. That's good. The 5th-year option, couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Bradbury. All right. So the 20th overall pick, I know I said I was going to stick with Kellen Mond, but the Heisman's on the board. Brett Lentz. I have to do it. 75 with hidden development, 92 throw power, 78 deep accuracy, 79 medium, 82 short. That's like impossible to pass up on. I always complain there's no quarterbacks. When there finally is one, I'm going to take him. In the 2nd round, I'm going to take right end Doug Alexander. 71 with hidden development. I'm having the best drafts of my life. 78 power moves, 62 finesse, 75 speed, and 84 acceleration. So I put Adam Thielen on the trade block, just like I said I was going to. We can get a 3 and a 6 from Baltimore. I guess that's the best, because we could get another 3rd round pick maybe from worse team, but I'd rather get 2 picks compared to 1. So that's what we're going to do. So we have a pretty good looking team, 84 overall. Lentz is starting. I know a lot of people, Vikings fans, going to be pretty upset about that. When you get the Heisman winner, you got to take him. Roy loves it up to an 82 overall. Alexander is starting, which is great. This defense is actually rounding into shape. So I love it a lot. Let's go to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs. We went 4-12. Pretty good. 3,800 yards, 25-8. That's not bad for a rookie. Dalvin Cook, 1,100 with 5. Madison with 7. Jefferson, 1,000 with 4. Gallup, 900 with 4. Smith, 800 with 2. Or with 6, rather. Don't mind me. On defense, Barr, 118 tackles, 1 away for Kendricks. Sack total, 7.5 for Hunter. And interceptions, basically nothing. Love to see it. I don't want the weekly awards. Hard pass. Yearly awards, Zach Wilson, MVP. Nothing. Mariota. Mariota. What are we talking about? Defensive player, Isaiah Simmons. That makes sense. Offensive rookie is Lentz. That's good. Defensive rookie, Alexander at 2. Okay. Now, we all know that my quarterback's probably going to have star development, even though he won the Heisman. Superstar. I don't draft X Factors anymore. I'm pretty sure they don't even exist. Alexander as star. The Cowboys beat the Browns. Elliott, Super Bowl MVP. A lot of, difference up here. Brent Lentz, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Big surprise there. Michael Pierce, we're not going to bring back because he's 30. Bradbury, didn't I just give him the 5th-year extension, or am I thinking 2 years ago? Maybe I said no to it. It's definitely a possibility. Irv Smith, go 5 years. I'd like to bring in a free agent if we could, because now we have a young rookie quarterback. Or Woods could go Rhodes. Xavier Rhodes. I kind of don't like losing Tomlinson and Pierce at the same time. All right, so that'll make me feel a little bit better. Alexander can go. So there's a lot of good secondary players up here. We have J.C. Jackson, who I definitely made an offer to. Eddie Jackson, we have Gibson. Gardner Johnson I would bring in if we didn't have Norris, but we'll stick with the younger guys. Let's advance. Let's see if we can bring in J.C. Jackson, which we can. That's good. 5th-year option. Once again, I can't really tell you. Oh, probably Justin Jefferson. Easy. So we have the 1st overall pick. Since they changed the trading system, you're not really getting any killer trades like you used to, which I suppose is all right. I don't really want to trade back to 28. From the Packers to 24. That's in division, though. That's real bad. That's real bad. I'm going to trade back with the Seahawks. I am totally going to regret that. The Seahawks are great in simulation. So we have the 28th pick in the first round now, but we have 2 picks in the second, 3 picks in the third. We're basically completely loaded in the draft pick. So if we can hit some home runs here, even some doubles, I'd be fine. We're going to start out with Kalen Betty. 78 hidden development, ranked number 1. What a pick. Anthony Barr, get out. 80 tackles, 75 hit power, 83 speed, 91 acceleration. With our first second-round pick, center John Simmons. I know we just brought back Bradbury. We'll put him to a different position. 74 with hidden. 89 strength, 81 run block, 79 pass block. This has to be the best draft I've ever had. Or best series of drafts, I should say, in this one video. What are we going to do here? I think we're going to go Barnes. Maybe not. Let's go Rodgers. 74 normal. That's all right. In the third round, I went defensive tackle Tyree Mills, who has hidden development. 90 strength, 72 block shed, 73 power move, 61 finesse. So I put Anthony Barr on the trade block. Nobody wanted him, but Simmons is over to right guard, so the offensive line is top-notch. Very young, too, which is good. Lentz is starting, Cook, Jefferson, Gallup, Irv Smith, of course. On defense, Betty is starting, Kendricks, Royal, Mills. I mean, this defense, we turned it completely around. I'm still kind of surprised it's an 84 overall. I guess that makes sense because of Wonham, Mills, Betty, but still seems a little low. We didn't make the playoffs again. Went 6-10, a little bit better. Haha. Brett Lentz, 4,200 yards, 27-12. Dalvin Cook, 1,000 with 12. Pretty good, with a little bit of a drop-off. Jefferson, 1,000 with 6. Smith, 1,000 with 7. Gallup, 2. Yikes. Kendricks, 109 tackles. Sack totals, 10.5 for Hunter, 5.5 for Royal. Interceptions, 9 for Kendricks. Really? So he might be Defensive Player of the Year in the NFC? Yup. Any rookies? We have Rodgers. Any rookies? We have Mills. We have Betty. All right. So we have, what, 3 hidden developments? Kind of, I say that, I'm like, that can't be right. Simmons has star with 4, so he's up to an 80. Lentz with 4. Betty star. Mills has superstar. All right. What do you have, 2 years left? It's all right. The Packers with Jordan Love took down the Jets 38-35. Love did win the Super Bowl MVP. Zach Wilson, NFL MVP. Jamie Newman on the Bears. What happened to Justin Fields, you might be asking? It's a great question. I wish I could answer it for you, but they give him short contracts when people make these rosters, so he's probably on a different team. I'm kind of surprised Zach Wilson's still on his team. Jeff Gladney. I am going to have to franchise tag. Who was that? Was that Hunter? Yeah, Hunter. I'm definitely going to franchise tag him. Cleveland will bring back. Dantzler can go. Right, we don't need Dantzler, I don't think. No, because, yeah, we definitely don't. Wonham, no. All right, let's franchise tag Hunter. Let's go to free agents. So I made an offer to Fletcher Cox on a 1-year deal and Chenault to be our number 3 receiver. I think that would be big for us, and he's a scheme fit. And I'm trying to get all the weapons I can for Lentz. I got the offensive line. I got the running back. Don't have Fletcher Cox. I don't really understand that whatsoever. Michael Pierce is still on the board. I want to have a good, that's so much money for him. So we'll have Mills. We'll have Michael Pierce. Definitely have Michael Pierce at this point. But the money won't really matter. He's going to be a free agent after the year. Yeah, we got him. 5th-year option. So we have the 7th and 12th pick. There's really nothing here that I want to take. I'm going to go Jake Black. Nope, not Jake Black. We're going to go Lennox Foreman. Yeah. He's a 75 hidden development, 89 speed, 86 tackles, 68 block shed, 80 hit power. There's really nothing else we need. And like the offensive line is so young. I almost want to go quarterback and just move on from our guy, but that's really nonsensical. Still want to do it. We're going to go Shaquille Ford because he won the Heisman. I know it's early for a running back. I just don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. That's so bad. It's so awful. But it's like literally there's nothing really down here. There's an end. We don't really need him. He'd have to have X Factor for that to be worth it. Tatum's not worth it. I think that running back will be the next round, to be fair. So I'm going to go Ridley. He's a 74 hidden development. 90 speed, 78 zone, 72 tackle, and 75 pursuit. It's a great pick. In the second round, Ford is still there. Add him to the team. 74 with hidden. So we're an 87 overall team. This team is so loaded on offense. We have to make the playoffs. A 91 overall team. And even on defense, I want Foreman starting. Let's make that sure. But I put Gibson on the trade block. Nobody wanted him. But our defensive line, corners, safeties, everything's great. So we didn't make the playoffs again. We have 1 year left. We're 6-10. The Packers are 14-2. I really don't know what we can do at this point. 4,200 yards, 28-13. Like, do we draft another receiver and hope he has good traits? Probably not. Cook 1,000 with 7. Jefferson 1,100 with 7. Nothing really here. Foreman 115 tackles. That's awesome for the rookie. 10.5 sacks for Hunter, 7.5 for Royal. Interceptions, 2 for Norris, Jackson, Gladney, 1-1. I really don't know what else we can do for this team. Like I've been saying, it almost like he's going to be a 90, but he's not really helping us at all. So I don't know how to fix that problem. Foreman as superstar. Ridley as superstar. I've drafted out of my mind, but this team can't do anything. The Bengals beat the Bears 35-17. Joe Mixon, Super Bowl MVP. Oh, Lennox Foreman actually won Defensive Rookie of the Year, but nothing else is really that crazy. Zach Wilson, NFL MVP. The Jets are having a good draft too, by the way. Tucker, they got Elijah Moore. Obviously, Zach Wilson. Do I really have to point that one out after I just said his name? I'll do it just in case people in the comments want to be annoying, which we all know that's possible. Let's pay Danielle Hunter. Let's pay Norris, who's up to superstar now. I mean, I drafted insane. If I could draft like this all the time, I would have so much fun with this game. We don't need Gibson anymore. We don't need Campbell. Since we have 1 year left, I made an offer to Xavier Howard, to James Bradbury, and then to Eddie Goldman. We could have brought back Michael Pierce again. He's just really not doing it for me. So I'm Mills the rookie or not the rookie, but 2 years in with superstar, I love Eddie Goldman. So we have the 9th overall pick. There's really not a ton up here. So I don't think it really matters what we take. I'm just going to go Jerry Turner. So in our final year, we're an 87 overall team. The offense is the same. By the way, Ford has superstar, just to add on right there. Defense, beastly all around. Let's go to the playoffs. Let's go lose, not make the playoffs. Just do what we got to do. So we won our division at 8-8. Yeah, I feel real confident about that. Got a consolation prize. Hey, you get to lose first round of the playoffs. I mean, Lentz had an all right year. Cook with 10 touchdowns. Chenal with 15. That's kind of why I brought him in. I don't know why it took him so long. On defense, Foreman, 130 tackles, just about. Sack totals, 14 for Hunter, 11.5 for Royal, 9 for Alexander. Interceptions, 4 for Jackson, 2 for Howard and Evans, and then a few ones. All right, let's hop into the game. Come on. Let's see if we can beat the Cowboys. We are at home, for whatever that's worth. They're up 3-0. 7-3, nice. Lentz is going to be like a playoff hero or something like that. Just carry us right on his back. He's been awful. Not even awful. We just haven't really made the playoffs. It's 13-13. We made a stop, or they made a stop, rather. It's 16-13. We're actually going to win. I mean, I deserve to win. My team's good. We should be better than 8-8, but Lentz 219 with a touchdown. Prescott awful. Touchdown Elliott. And then Gallup had the touchdown. We're playing against the 49ers in the divisional round, and they're already up 7-0. 7-7, though, I was going to say, not looking great to start off with, but it's 10-7, 14-10 us, 17-10. Lentz is going to be a playoff hero. I can already see it. It's 17-13, 24-13. All right, we're only up by 5. Now we're up by 8, which isn't that great. Okay. We're going to the Nfc Championship. It's going to be nice if all my drafting actually works out at the end of the video. Lance 353, 1-2. Lentz 166, 3-2. That's not great. 2 touchdowns. Harris, 1 for Lentz. All right. Ayuk touchdown. Touchdown Jefferson, 2 for Chenault. How did Najee Harris end up on the 49ers? That's a great fit. Don't get me wrong, but interesting. We're playing against the New York Giants. I mean, it was inevitable. We're up 7-0 though. I like that. I probably didn't even say that word right. Make it 14-7. Lentz did not have a great last game, but our team is moving pretty well. It's 21-17 at halftime. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're up by 3. I'm very worried even though we're up by 10. I can't explain why. We're up by 3, up by 6. And I think we're going to the Super Bowl, right? He looks pretty upset. Yes. Lentz, 277, 3 touchdowns. Baker, not bad, 283 and 1. Dalvin Cook, touchdown. Barkley, yikes. 3 for Chenault. Finally paying off. It only took the whole video, basically. Barkley, Spriggs. We're playing against the Bengals, who are usually great in simulation, so let's see if we can take them down. I don't know if we're going left or right. We're going right. We're up 7-0. Tie ball game, 14-7, 21-7. Am I going to win a Super Bowl for the Vikings? 24-7. It's certainly looking that way. 24-14. Definitely. We're Super Bowl champions, unless they score 10 in 2 minutes, which they didn't do. We have won the Super Bowl nice and easy. We are going to look at our team one final time, but let's look at this real quick. Burrow, 331, 3-1. Lentz, 308 with 3. Touchdown, Mixon, touchdown, Lentz. Higgins, touchdown. Boyd, touchdown. Gallup, Chenault. No Jamar Chase. Interesting. So we ended up as a 91 overall team. Lentz is at X Factor. Chenault's up to Superstar. But who did I draft? Lentz, Ford. I drafted Simmons. Darashaw I didn't draft. On defense is where it's at. Norris I drafted. Betty, Foreman, Royal, Ridley. I drafted Alexander, who's at Superstar. Mills at Superstar. I mean, how many players is that? How many dollars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And technically, I probably drafted a few of these backups. We let a few people go. This might be my most successful video draft-wise. I feel like it should have paid out a little bit more. I think that Lentz's traits aren't that great. Ideal forcing passes. I mean, it's not bad. I don't really know why we didn't do that much better. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, go over to Twitch, twitch.tv/HeadstrongLive. I'll see you in the next one.